Crap! 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 I think my ship is malfunctioning, and okay, maybe if I hold left, maybe it will work. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. It stopped. Thank God. I really need to stop adding dirt to these things, but anyways, hey guys and gals, this is Green Dante, and welcome back for some more Pikmin. Last time we were here, we went over to Forest Naval for a short amount of time and finally finished the area. I will never again have to look at this place. Or so I say. In this part right here, or day, or whatever, we're gonna head to the Forest Naval again, and once again, even though we do have the distance spring to go to, I'm still gonna wait a bit, and I do want to clear out the other areas before I head over there. So, off to the Forest Naval we go. Now, we only have 4 ship parts left, but they are pretty spread out. Once we land right here, I will show you exactly what I mean by that, and yeah. So, that being said, pull up the map. You look at our map right here, and I forgot about, like, the dozen of blue Pikmin I left behind since last time I was here. Jeez. You see right here, we have 2 ship parts that are right here. Kind of, though they are kind of spaced out, they're kind of right next to each other, so it's not going to be all that bad. All the way over here, we have another ship part. And all the way over here, and that's going to make my life a lot more annoying than I thought it would be. We have another ship part over there. And when I say this, that's going to make my life a lot more annoying than it needs to be. Yeah, that's 1 Pikmin slot that's already wasted. I mean, I already know I can go back down to the blues, and by just now assuming that once brought up there is just 1, we have 18 blues on the ground already. So, with those 18 in mind, we're going to go over and get a... I don't really need too many blues. I need at least enough to do what I need to do. So, we're going to make half our squad blue Pikmin. We're going to make the other, like... Did I really need that? Jeez. Yeah, we'll make the other group, not the other group reds. Though I don't really need to do that. It's still kind of nice in a way, and since I can't really ignore them, I'm gonna head over here real quick, kiss you guys, and pluck these guys up real quick. And once again, A button not responding with me, and you can already tell when this was recorded, since I was complaining about this on the last day. Yeah, it's kind of not my fault. Well, kind of is my fault since I left my good weirdo back at my grandparents. But yeah, that's a different problem entirely. And oh, actually no, there's 2. Frick. Well, we're just gonna see how it goes from here. I have no. This is either gonna go smoothly or it's gonna go absolutely horribly. And actually not now. You stay right there. You stay on the ground. Since that apparently that's all you want now. But anyways, we'll have a couple reds killing Puppy Bullhog. Well, we have our 59 some blues I miscalculated, but it works out in the end. Trying to get this strip part right here, which I'm saying this right now. I'm not gonna fight these Wollywogs because I'd rather not have death. Right here, and I was about to say, be not wanting death and gets it anyways. Huh, the irony. But anyways, we have the anti-reaction filter. This spits all over the rocket's exhaust ports and filters all disease-causing agents from the ship's exhaust. That means I'll be able to move around without polluting the planet's atmosphere. I feel worlds better. But if we could, if we could pollute the planet, that means there would be no more Wollywonks, which I will gladly take. How about that one other guy that brought it up a couple years back? Only needs 40 Pikmin, but I'm gonna have the other 9 Pikmin distract the Wollywog. The one just died right there, and another died somewhere in between. It was all for the greater good. I see you're tempted. I see you're tempted. Very tempted. And what do you do? What are you guys doing? I'm gonna call a couple back at this point. And we're gonna head back over to the ship so I can get the rest of the necessary Pikmin out. Since I do not actually need this, actually no, it'll be a good idea to actually, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'll just go with my original plan, just have them carried. Jeez, I'll just go with my original plan, just have them help out these guys carry the part back, and I also just realized that we have that wall over there. I think we have that wall over there destroyed. I remember actually going. Yeah, okay, yeah, we do. That's gonna save us so much time for later. So much time that you don't even know how much time that there actually is to begin with. So yeah. Finally getting this ship part back. I don't know why I'm saying finally, but I just am for some reason. Anyways, we have 13 more parts left with that. And I'm now going to deposit my 50-some blue Pikmin back since we do not need that many. In fact, we only need 20 around this point, which of course gives me all the buds. And I was actually going to go over it and fun them away, but no, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, I'm going to get out 20 yellows because I don't remember if it's 20 or 15 I need. I always think it's 20. I always go with 20 since that's kind of... Around that point, I'm kind of playing it safe. And meanwhile, I'll just make whatever is left reds, since we're going to have a lot of fire coming up, and we're going to need reds. And the ship parts that we're carrying back are going to be going right through that, so we're going to need our reds. We're going to need a lot of reds carrying that crap back. So, with that being said, you can get up now. These guys are luckily almost done with this wall over here since I have been working on it for a while now, and I thought there was a Pikmin stuck behind there, but apparently not. And thus we wait again and again. I was gonna go into a discussion right there, but no, these guys finished up before I give me a chance to do so, which I'm thankful for. So we have a bridge right here. We're going to go over and have our yellows work on it, so we don't need them immediately, and we're going to have some of the reds work on this also. And we're going to have the rest of the reds and blues head over here, since we have something in the water over here that we need to get. And as you can see, we also have fire to deal with. So, that being said, I'm going to take our 20 blues and get our messaging machine. I mean analog computer. This computer contains the kind of big data that falls outside the range of ones and zeros. Actually, to be honest, it's a little too vague, so it isn't very helpful. But yeah, it's required for you to get out of this place anyway, so it must be important. So yeah, that's exactly why we need 20 blues, just so we can actually get that out of the water. Once it's far away enough from the water, I'll then have the blues call back, and that's again enough number. And just have at least 20 reds carrying that. So, with that being done, they're pretty much safe carrying that back at this point. So, we're just gonna sit right here and wait for this first to be done. So now let's go to that social commentary. So how have you guys been so far? It's been a lovely night. I haven't really been doing much lately. I kind of wish I knew more people that actually played Splatoon, but unfortunately I only know 2 people. One of them doesn't even play anymore, and the other plays it occasionally. Not often, but occasionally. And it's that moment where I realized I really need to go out and look for people to actually, I don't know, hang out with, playing that game. So yeah, those Splatoon 2, those on the Splatoon 2 community will probably know in those who've actually seen that post, will know when this was recorded. That being said, we also need blues for this since there's a geyser right there, and we yellows since there's a high ledge right here. So yeah, one of the few uses of their ability right here. Minus bomb rocks. Yeah, it's a rare sight. But no, those are the last part we'll notice. Wait, why are we getting the Sagittarius again? I thought there was only one. Oh, and it was 15. But wait, it's the Libra. He also has a daughter. Anyways, my daughter gave this to me. It's named after her aristological sign. My sweet little girl. I wonder what she's doing right at this moment. Nobody cares about the daughter, and they care more about the son because they are sick assholes like that. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm gonna make sure these guys are actually not in the way. Put the ship right there. And we're gonna have the rest of our guys carry this since I have no other use for them around this point. So that being said, we have a good half of the day, the other half of the day to go over and do the last thing that we need to do here. Which will either go smoothly or pretty terribly. Either or around this point, and I like in future Pikmin games where they got rid of the tripping mechanic. That's why I love Pikmin 3 so much, and I can't wait to do that game at some point. I've already read on about doing Pikmin 2, and I also want to do Pikmin 3. But I have to do 2 before I do 3, and for sakes, come up here. So, yeah. And, you guys got back with that a lot quicker than I thought you would. Well, at least I think so, but anyways. Yeah, we have our annoying analog figure back. Yay! And that one yellow Pikmin's kind of freaking out. Now, we're going to have a few reds on standby. And we're going to get rid of all our blues since we don't need them anymore. At this point forward, we're going to need some yellows, but not a lot of yellows. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. So I'm going to get 10 more yellows for this. But there is there is a wall that we need to destroy. So, well, not a regular like dirt wall, but we do need to destroy one of those pesky and annoying stone walls. So we're gonna go over and deal with that problem right here, right now. Going back to this spot, since this is like the most reliable spot for bomb rocks. There is another spot, but it's not as good. Is the thing. So that being said, we got our Libra back. Well, not our Libra, but his Libra, and that's a lot of bombs. I really did not need that much, but I guess I'll take what I get, I guess. And the camera angle will actually like see that got for me. Since there hasn't been too many days, none of the enemies here have respawned yet, so kind of thankful for that. And I could get those Pikmin right there, but I'm not going to. And yeah, I have way more than bomb rocks than I ever need. And well, we're back to this again. For 6. The Pikmin's ready, you can call them and you'll be able to save them from there. And You can't have them with explosions though, as I just showed right there. So we're just gonna have have the rest of our bomb rocks just destroy this wall right here, just looking at the same time, and yeah, we really need to get a move on. So we're gonna go over and head over here and get ready for a letdown. Yeah, this is really a letdown. Nothing something now. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, we have a sudden boss. BD Lomugs. In my opinion, one of the more difficult bosses in the series. Now, if you have a lot of Pikmin, this can be kind of a tough. You will get a lot of Pikmin killed if you bring a lot of Pikmin here. So generally, if you want to play it safe, usually around 20 is a safe number to bring for this. But you have to kind of think: do you want to be here for a long time and not hardly have any Pikmin deaths? Or do you want to have this go by quicker and you don't really care about deaths whatsoever? Like I am, like me right now. So since we have fire right here, we're gonna have our red Pikmin over here along, I guess, with our bomb rocks. And we have the Gar satellite. Deep down space is filled with dangers. This automatic satellite does its part to help guard both me and the spaceship. I'll sleep better at night. Once this little satellite's back in duty, then why did it not alert you for that opening cutscene? Well, actually, no. It probably did, but I don't know if I brought this freak driving thing, but yeah. You can only imagine the thing. And no! Freaking yellow Pikmin. No, not red. Oh, Pikmin. Red Pikmin. My God. So I'm gonna go all the Pikmin that we can, trying to carry this back. And though I am fully aware of the fire guys that are right there, I will call Pikmin when it's needed. As of now. So they should be fine getting that back. So in the meantime, we're gonna go over here and get these lovely flower red Pikmin that's been on the ground for God knows how long. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to get all these ship parts done, get all those 4 parts back, but I pulled a miracle, I guess. So yeah, that's it for Forest Naval. This is the last thing that we got since check our map. We don't have any other ship parts besides the one that we're carrying back, so we never have to come back here again. Even that, we've only been here for 2 days. It's something that I wanted with Forest Hope, but it didn't end up being the case. Geez, much to my dismay. But yeah, we got the Gar satellite now. He claims that it protected them many times, but yeah, you can clearly see how that went. So with that being said, we're gonna go to sunset, just like we did with day 2. And instead of skipping this sequence like I've been doing a couple of times, because I'm just so used to doing it that way, I'll show it off right here. No, seriously, I'm so used to just skipping these opening sequences, I just never bother looking at it. So yeah, those who actually like the ending sequence right here, I really do apologize for that, but I just do it out of habit. Meanwhile, you're gonna have no Pikmin pancakes today, my fellow frog. But anyways, oh horrors! A bomb rock explosion engulfed my Pikmin. That little trooper. That last horrified facial expression is burned into my memory. I must review my procedures with handling Pikmin with bomb rocks so that I not repeat this mistake. Okay, yes. Yeah, if you have enough Pikmin dying to a certain thing, he will say, okay, I gotta stop doing this, and I really need to review this, so just so it doesn't happen again. Not realizing that I do not give a damn about that. Because it's yellow Pikmin. I'm not gonna care about them whatsoever. I mean, if it was my blue Pikmin, then kind of, since I don't have a lot of them. I mean, I kind of wish I had more, but that's all I'm getting. And I have more than enough reds to beat the game with. So I don't really care about that either. So, that being said, on the next day or part that will be here, we are finally heading into the distant spring. I will see you guys until then.